everybody, welcome back to another drawing tutorial. So today I'm going to be doing Dio from Stardust to Crusaders. I've done Dio from Cannonball Run, but this is Dio from Stardust, kind of classic looking Dio. So we're going to start with the right eye as usual. So we have just about the middle of our page, and we're going to go with his top right eyelid. So it's going to go curving across like so. And then we have a little line that comes down the center, towards the center of his face, just there. And then this is real pointy at the end, and then it's going to come back down like this. And then this comes around, that eye comes down to a gap just here. They don't join together. And then every now and then we're going to have some eyelashes coming off this eye just here. And then you can make these just a little bit thicker, just a little bit, just to show those sinister dark eyes of Dio, like so. And then he has, so he's looking real evil, so you can just kind of see a little bit of his iris. So it's like a semicircle just under there, real small one, and then an iris, just kind of a little iris just there. You can barely see it. And then we'll go across to the other side and we'll do the top eyelid over here, spiking up real pointy, and then we have that line coming down this side, and then another one coming down the other side like that, so real pointy evil looking eyes. And then we're going to bring it around back in towards there. Leave a gap as well, don't join them up. Then we have that iris curves down underneath, and a tiny little bit of his pupil just under there. You can barely see it. And we have maybe some eyelashes sticking off like the other side. And then thicken up maybe some of those eyelid lines. So then he has two pieces of his fringe that come right down, two little hooks that come right down beside his, kind of like just little spikes that come down beside his eyes just here. So because they cover his eyebrows, so we got to do them first. So we have a spike just here, and another one just here, kind of like two little fangs just on the inside of his eyes just there. Then his eyebrows will come out from there, coming up to about here, and then we'll curve up the other one to about there as well. There's an eyelid line under there. I'm not joining them together because they go underneath his hair on this side as well. So you could join them together. They kind of come around and touch his eye back here. They curve all the way around, but I'm going to leave it for a minute. So the eyebrow then comes in, but imagine it goes in behind this piece of hair here, and then it's going to curve down, hook back up, and around and underneath the hair again, like so. And then we do something similar on the other side. So this one comes up. This one doesn't go underneath his hair, it curves back around to a spike, back up to there, and then we're going to bring it down towards that hair in there. Then we have that little sort of hook again. He's real sinister looking, so he's got real frowny sort of eyebrows, like so. And there's a bit of an eyelid line in under that eyebrow. Now, so he has some frown lines in here. So we have just a curved line like this. Another one coming down there. And then some frown lines that come this direction, beside his eyebrows. So then we have his nose, right? Comes down from this, just the center of his frown, just here. We're going to go down like so. And then we have the bottom section of that. It's like a point. And there is some hatching just sort of here, right along the top of that nose in that JoJo style. And then there's a shadow underneath the nose. So it kind of looks like the curved line comes down to a point, comes back up to here, and then back out there. This is going to come down in a triangle sort of fashion, just down here. And the same on the other side. And we'll join them together on the bottom. And then there is some hatching lines that go vertical down. And then two nostrils. This is a complicated one, guys, so hit pause if I go too fast. So that's what we got so far. Now, so he has more frown lines just on his nose, just here at the top, like this, coming down. And then some lines that come in towards his eye, like that. Same on the other side. And then we have some that are underneath his eye. Coming across here, one coming across there. And then a couple of lines that come out just to show some shadow. Real sinister character. Same on the other side. A couple of light lines. Like that. And there's more of those on his forehead, but we'll draw his hair first before we deal with that. So, and just a few more of those. There's a couple just right beside his eye, just here. And over here too. Just in that JoJo sort of style, like that. Now his mouth will go down right close to his nose. So we have that top lip. So we're going to just bring it and curve it. He's smiling, smirking, that real sinister smile. So it's a wavy line. This side is kind of higher. So it's going to curve up there. And then it has a smile line just on the edge. Just like that. And there's a slightly smaller one just over here. So this side is lower than this side. Now, so his middle line for his lip just here. And then there's like hatching lines just in along here. Then his bottom lip, so like a W, like a long W sort of line. And you can thicken it up just to show some shadow. Just like so. And then there's kind of a line just for his chin, just coming down from that. Kind of a pointy line just to show with some hatching, just to show that real prominent chin. Now, so his chin, straight across, real angled characters in JoJo. And then this is going to come up to his jaw. Same on the other side. And we're going to come around up to his headband and his hair just up here. So it hits his jaw here, changes direction. So we keep going that way, but we're not going to keep going that way. We're going to get to here and we're going to go up. All the way up. And then we hit his sideburns just here. So So we have a spike for sideburns. Just there. You could connect them if you wanted, or you could leave a gap. Same on the other side. Jaw, and then there's a sideburn. Just here. Now, so his hair is fringed, so we have some spikes that come all the way around, and he has a heart-shaped diamond on his headband. So we'll do the hair spikes on this side first. So we'll go spiking here, up and around, like so. Comes up into there, touches the next one. Next spike comes down across his eyebrow, just here. Top of it comes across, touches the next one that comes down here, joins that spike we did at the start, and then the other side of that comes up here, up around, and comes down into the center just like that. Let me just give another side to it there. Now, so the top comes across to here, and then we have that love heart inside. So we have that love heart shape to one side of it, like so. And it's thick, so we got to add an edge to it. So we follow that shape again. There you go. And then the rest of his fringe, pretty similar. 3 spikes come across the other side as well. So we're going to go out and across like this. We're going to come down to the one that's in the middle of his forehead. Comes down to here. And the other side comes out, comes back around that love heart, back up and in. Next spike comes out from that one, back up around his head, just in there, and then another one just here, like so. And then there's all hairlines and things just on his hair, just like lines like this that travel up, follow the shape for each spike. You can do these lots of different ways. It doesn't have to be exactly like my way. Just giving them some texture, showing that they're hair, basically. So adding some more here on this side. Like so. Now that his fringe is done, I can finish the other side, the underside of his eyebrow here. It just curves around and touches his eyelashes just there. And I'm going to just thicken this up while I'm here. Right, so his ears. So we've one ear coming down from underneath this hair just here. He has an earring on, so you do a letter C. Just here, and then curve it around, kind of like a half moon shape, and the rest of the ear goes in there. Then we have all those bones and ligaments inside his ear. Lots of different ways to do it. Just kind of get the general gist, the general shape. And then he's 3 dots, like that. Other ear on the other side. So jump over, bring it around. Down to the other earring here. Like so, and that goes into his head then. And then we have no dots on that side. Oh, that's unusual. So that's the top of his ear, and then bones and ligaments inside here. Boom. And right, so the rest of his hair then that goes around his head, and there's some that come down just beside his neck here as well. So then we have Spike comes off here, kind of like Dragon Ball style hair, real big spikes that come up and around. Spiking, another one down. Next one comes up here, spikes up here, comes back down. So we're going all the way around now. Another spike, this is the biggest one I think, right in the middle. Like so. And then we have a smaller one just behind, 2 bigger ones. So this big one comes out right from the middle of his forehead, just about here. And then it's going to go down the side of his head, down to this one, just to there. That's a real big one. And then we have another one just this side, like that. A small one here, and maybe a small one. Is that it on that side? Yeah. No, that's it. So then you can add hairlines. Oh, there's one more spike, sorry. Whoa, that was close. Another one just here. Spikes up, back around like so. And then hairlines down. So you can add, like Dragon Ball, adding textured hairlines. Just following the shape of each spike. Right, not bad. Dio. We have a floating Dio head. So what we got to do now is add the ones that are just coming down from behind his ear. So we have a spike like this, and another one, and one that goes behind his neck, kind of there. And there's some hairlines on those too. And another one here, this side. And this goes up, actually, goes behind his neck, but sure, we'll draw in the neckline there as well. And then you add in just various hairlines, like so. What am I forgetting? Oh, his headband. There's a line for his headband just here. So it comes across the top of his head. Good thing I spotted that. It just comes down here, just underneath that fringe of his. Then, right now his neck, so the rest of his neck, all the way down here. Curves down like so. And he's real muscly sort of guy, so there's lots of lines for muscles and his trapezius and everything. So we have a big, right here, top of his neck, lines for the top of his traps. Then we have the inner muscle lines, so it comes down like this. And we have his Adam's apple, like so, maybe with some hatching on the other side. Then another muscle line there, another muscle line here. And then we have his collar of his clothes, so we'll do that, and then we'll do his chest muscles. So we have big collar comes up just beside his hair here. Pointy collar. You can make it more pointy, less pointy, it's up to you. Feel free to change things, guys. So this comes around. Down to there, and then comes down off my page like so. And this side comes around, same sort of way. It's kind of like a mirror image. Comes down and then diagonal off my page there. Of course, they have a edge, a rim to them. So coming out from here, you're just going to do sort of the same thing again. Like that. And then same over here. Bring it down off the page there. So it's just a double line now. And now we can add just some more chest muscles. So we like his collarbone lines just here coming across. Real muscly, pronounced lines. Some lines just on the side of his neck, just here. And then a small line there in the middle. And then some more chest muscle lines coming down the middle there. Like so. And then his shoulders. So he's got clothes on, so it comes down this direction first. And then it's going to point up, down, up, down. So these are all folds, they're like little hills. And you do the same thing over here. Like so. Coming down. And then we'll just add some fold lines for his clothes. So like here. Coming down. Following the sort of shape for his shoulder. Coming in towards his body. You can make some of the shadows thicker if you'd like. Maybe one in here. This comes down like so. Maybe another one just coming up from the bottom. You can add as many of these as you'd like. It's up to you. You can go as detailed as you want or as not detailed. as simple, I guess. Try to keep it simple. Especially when you're learning, you know. Take it one step at a time. Do things as simply as you can at first. And then build up. You know, think of it like learning how to walk. You know, you don't even remember how you did that. But anyway, there he is. Dio. Yare yare. Oh, wait. Yare yare. He has a black collar along his neck. So, I forgot that. So just across here. Like that. One there. And then along this side of his neck as well. Just there. Back across like so. So that's like a black collar. That's his skin. Right. There he is, Dio. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.